Hey friends, it's Joe from DadBod. Today it's around 5:06 in the morning, 43 degrees in Tokyo, and we're gonna go for a 4-mile run. So let me pop you in my head and we'll get to work. Let's see. Ugh, still waking up, still jet lagged. Arrived yesterday around 6 p.m. But I was able to stay up until about midnight, so pretty good. Woke up at 4. Let me see if I can get my run app started. Start with a nice little walk. First time back in my running shoes, so we'll see how all this works out. Let's see, got that set up. This kind of feels right. Pants are already in a wedgie. Let me fix my pants too. You can't run long distance when your pants are sagging. So goal today is 4. Might do 3. It's because I gotta get my wife off to the airport. She's going to the US, taking turns. All right, let's get YouTube open and we'll start jogging. Oh, it's brisk. Oh, stop it. Like, that's not what I want. Click on that. One person's watching. Because I gotta get my wife. Ah! All right, we got chat. Let's get to work. It's gonna be dark today. That's fine. But maybe we'll catch a sunrise by 6. I gotta think about that. So, biggest thing for me today, mellow. That's the word of the day, man. Mellow. Nice, gentle, trottle pace. I cannot do this run in a hurry. How gozaimasu. Yeah, I just gotta do it at my own pace. Oh, Christmas lights. Well, that's new. First time running past this house in the holiday season. Man, they didn't waste any time. We're still November. Let's go, Japan. This home's promising. Probably Americans. Whew. Oh, brisk. That's gonna be a dark one today, but that's all right. The winter is cold and dark, right? That's like the whole thing. Yeah, very good US trip. Very challenging. Learned a lot. Built rapport with new people, which is exciting. Got lots of challenges ahead. Put my name in a hat for a new job. We'll see how it all works out. But friends, if you're new here, welcome to DadBod. I'm based in Tokyo. I'm a big guy, about 300 pounds. And I like to run long distance. It's also starting to get freaking cold. Probably should at least have gloves on. Maybe even a hat. No need for pants yet. It's only 42 degrees. Shorts will do. But now that we're back in Tokyo, figured I'd get back into my rhythm, running long distance before my kids wake up. One of the best ways to snap your circadian rhythm is fitness. So, but I will say, that brisk cold, that does it too, man. Very, very nice. Whew. Nice and chilly today. And, you know, today's kind of one of those face the music workouts, I think. It was a good trip, necessary trip. I didn't sleep well. I did kind of work out though. I mean, I got a 7-mile run in, so from a long distance perspective, that's pretty strong. Today's supposed to be 8. But with my wife's flight, it's just not the right thing to do to her or to anyone, so pruned it into 4 miles. That should be enough. Whew. It's nice being back in running shoes though. That 7-mile run I did last week, I was wearing like just normal Nike trainers, but they're my usual walking shoes. And when you take a walking shoe, try to run in it, based on how you've worn in that shoe, oh, it's not your friend. Not your friend at all. So, alright. Nice. Oh, I've missed my stream. I've missed my path. We got a good thing going for us in Japan. So one of the things that came up during my trip in the US was the I don't know how to process this correctly, but I don't know if there is a right way to process it. Hey, Empu, how's it going, bud? How's Finland? Anything exciting? Sorry, I wasn't checking chat, so I don't know how long your note's been there. Howdy, it's going well. I'm jet lagged, but we're back in Tokyo. We're back on the path. Nice to see you, friend. Woke up at like 4:30 today, and it feels honestly kind of normal, so we got that going for us. It's brisk though, much colder actually than Cincinnati, which is unexpected. Whew. So the goal today is 4 miles. We'll see what we do. Oh, how because I was. Whew. He's out early. Mr. Worldwide. Not size-wise. Yeah. Let me fix my shoes. I'm gonna walk for a minute. I'm gonna hit a couple deadlifts, retie my shoes. So one of the things that happened, we're in Cincinnati. I think you were there for the workout. Like, I ran in the wrong pair of shoes, and it messed up my shins. Like, just the whole form associated with it. So, set you down for a minute. I'm gonna hit like 3 deadlifts to try to get my form back right here, and I'm gonna retie my shoes and kind of tighten them up a little bit, not too much. Fell, because my shins are on fire, and it could also just be they're sore from what I did in the US. But I think it's also like I just messed up the way my foot rolls. So I'm gonna tighten up my shoes. I'm also running a little quick today. Get my wake up before that. I realize that sentence doesn't sound very well. I gotta wake up before my child. Not beat my. That's the wrong. Jeez, Pete's, guys. Let's hit 2 more deadlifts. And also, like, just sitting twisted up on a flight, you get sore in weird ways. So this is me getting my little stretchy flow for a second. Let's check what Empu said and get back to work. Good luck on the run. I need it. Oh, that already feels better on my left foot. Like my left shoe is tighter than the right. And the way that I'm like landing and rolling is different. Ugh. But hey friends, hope you're doing well. Empu, what's new in your world, friend? What do you got going on this week? Anything fun? Any challenges? Anything cool? I'm like, bring your pace down, Joe. You should be able to hold a conversation. It's like rule number one of long distance. You should be able to run and talk. Oh man, good shoes is important. My right shoe has a hole in it. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. You gotta get that fixed. Went through a branch. Constant rocks, yeah. It's funny, like the pair of running shoes I was using before this, I think I had trained and done like 2 half marathons on them. And again, you know, this is like, I'm a big guy, right? Like, I had worn through all the soft parts on the back of your heel, you know, like your ankle part. So it's just like hard, sharp plastic cut into my feet, but my feet got calluses. So it's nice to know I'm stronger than plastic. Whew. Just played some Forza. Is that Forza? Dude, I used to play Forza all the time. That's awesome. How is I out? Yeah, I had Forza 2 on the Xbox 360. It was nice. Good game. Challenging. I like that you could race all the different kinds of cars. Like all the way up to the, like Formula 1. Oh no, stairs. Oh no, no, no. Let's go. Alright, it's gonna be dark, bud. So we're in podcast mode, okay? Not much to see here. Whew. Ah, ankles. Hey, they cut the grass. What? They cut down all my tall grass. I liked that grass. So what do you drive? What do you drive on Forza, bud? Like, what's your setup? Oh man. Brisk. We play plenty of Forza Horizon. Nice. Open world racing Sundays. R.I.P. grass. Yeah. It's so flat now. It's really sad. Because like I liked running through the brush. There's a charm to it. Let me get my breathing back. How is I out? There's still people up out here getting it. 5:20 in the a.m. in the chilly. Just the controllers, Xbox and a TV. Nice. Yeah, that's classic, man. That's a good time. I respect that. So are you on an Xbox or 360 or whatever? Ass. But yeah, there's people that have like legit rigs for Forza. You know, the real steering wheel and crap. Like, how do you put that in your house? Some people really get into that space, which looks fun. Sure. If you want to drop big money, right? What the heck? Oh, the X brick. Can't huff it through the grass if there ain't any. Series X or whatever. Okay, nice. All right, so you got a new one. Whew. So yeah, the biggest thing I'm feeling right now, which is why you saw that pause for a minute, the top of my feet super sore. And again, it's just like a shift in shoes, pacing, but I gotta respect that part of my body, right? Because I don't want to venture out here and have something snap tendon wise. I'm trying to find the right pacing, trying to run with good form, trying to control my breathing. You know what it is, if we still had grass, I'd have a better run today. I don't know who came out here and cut my grass. It ruined everything. Hey, country boy. Free Palestine. Tell me more, friend. What's your thoughts on those spaces? Yeah, I know they have a dedicated room for a whole wheel set. It is crazy. Like, the amount you can put into a rig is absolutely wild. Half price. Half price. What are we talking about here? And thanks for the likes, friend. Appreciate it. For anyone new here, my name's Joe. I'm a big guy out here trying to run long distance at 5:20 in the morning into 40 degrees. It's chilly. Just trying to be the best I can be. The goal today is 4 miles based on other life commitments, how chilly it is, and irregularities with my feet. It might be 3, might be 2, maybe 4. Trying to decide right now if we're already at turn back or not. But we're heading out towards Tamagawa. We're not gonna make it to the bridge today because it's a shorter loop, but still a run worth doing. Whew. Nobody should cut grass without supervision. Exactly. Like, I didn't sign up on this. I gotta sign off on it. There should be a process in place. Well, it's fun seeing, like, I don't know what comes through in the GoPro because it doesn't do well in low light, but you can actually see like sparkle coming off the grass. It's fun. Whew. The feet. We might be looking at 3. It's not faring well today. The shoe swap's getting me, so let's see. One quick check. Yeah, nothing to see here. And we're at 1.25. Come on, come on. I'm over here like, don't be a wuss. Don't be a wuss, Joe. You're over here complaining about your feet and the cold, all the crap you have to do. Maybe you should turn around early. It's only 5:28, okay? You only gotta go 0.75 miles, which it should take you about 9 minutes, 10 minutes. Just shut up and go that way. All right, and then make a decision once you hit mile 2 that you're coming back. Get out of the circles of doubt. Let's get it done. Oh, gozaimasu. Just come out here, get it done. But yeah, I really gotta talk to management about whoever cut this grass. got some serious issues. I don't know in Finland and Pooh if you have what are called Karens, but in the US we have Karens. They're great. Ohau gozaimasu. In the US we have Karens, and their job is to make a big scene, throw a fit when things don't get their way, and make sure that all the internet understands how they feel about it. I am more than happy to be a Karen on behalf of this grass. Start making these crazy demands. We need them to come back out here, sew the grass back together, prop it up with some, you know, plastic straws and super glue. Give me my beautiful grass back. How dare you cut it? Whew, shins. Oh man, it is hard to keep going. I'm gonna get a little stretch. Ah! It's my crow stretch. Ah! I'm basically, whew, it's tight. All right, let's see if we can walk for a little bit. Very tight, it's so weird. I didn't have this issue for going to Japan and running in the wrong shoes, but by golly, I got it today. Ah. The grass needs a placeholder. Exactly. Circles of Doubt sounds like a brand. It does. Definitely a good shirt too. All right, we're at 1.45. All right, I could turn back right now and come in just shy of 3 miles. So I think we did a good job, right? It's been a good run. We're having some shin foot issues. Let's just turn it back. Let's just, fine. Ow, keep going. This is really turning into what I call a for better or worse run. It's like I've mentally made a decision that I don't consent to the decision, but we're here. That's a big pumpkin. Interesting. So one of the things I'm going to try to do, change my form. So I'm going to hit 2 deadlifts, 1, 2. I'm going to try to stride longer and see if I can land. I like kick my feet more behind me and just adjust where my feet are landing a little bit. It is going to screw up my pace and my breathing, but it's literally just for different, because the current trottle that I'm used to running is giving me some trouble, and I don't like that. So just seeing if I can get things to feel different. Doesn't feel much different. Try to control breathing. I'm like, I just gotta get to mile 2 so I can work on coming back. Whew. Let's go. So actually, when I'm disciplined with the lean and kicking my legs back more, honestly, they're just sore in different ways. Still fairly loaded, but it's doable. Sorry for not checking chat. I'm gonna see if I can find a rhythm to like get up to that bush and I'll walk and chat. This run's gonna be in the walk trottle space, so I'm in a focus hole for a minute because I'm uncomfortable and it's hard and I want to go home. I want to call a cab. I have an app. I could just walk up those steps and a cab will show up. It'll take me home where it's warm and the couch is soft. We like the couch. Unfortunately, we're not here for the couch today. We're here to get better, here to get stronger, here to clear all the crap out of our head. There's a lot of it floating around. Okay, at the bush, I'm gonna walk. Ah! Oh, that's so tight. All right, let's see. Ah! Like the bellow of a wild animal. You want another one of those? Ah! Stretch. Ah! Brutal. We're close. We're 1.73, come on. Let's get out to 2 miles. I got kids to feed. I gotta drive my wife to the airport. Her alarm's going off at 6:30. Don't want her to be lonely and sad. So this one's gonna be kind of a what I'd call spurty. Okay. It seems that my trottle has been defeated based on shin splints. Although when you're running long distance, you really shouldn't make decisions about the run off the first mile, even a mile and a half, 1.75 miles, because you're still wearing into everything, okay? Still finding your rhythm. Whew. Still waking everything up. So maybe we should just start trusting that we'll be able to trottle home. It'll be okay. Meanwhile, my shins are like, what are you talking about? Pain. Walking. Whew. It's so bad. What is this crazy lost man yelling out in the cold in the night, right? Much discomfort. I gotta figure out what's up with this because I haven't had this specific issue. Part of me thinks my shoes are too tight. 1.87, come on, man. Let's get it. I really gotta tick the box on halfway. Curious if I tied them too tight. It's like a blood flow thing. But I don't want to screw with it, so I'm on my way back. I'm on my way. Gonna make it home someday. Hey, I wrote that. That's a good song. On my way. Gonna make it home someday. Woo! Now, first of all, friends, here's your lesson in case anybody's hanging out. Hey, it's Satan, what's up? Is that Satan? Oh, it's a third Satan. How's it going, third Satan? Yeah, I am so mad about the grass. You could do it, keep going. They did mow my savanna. Okay, this would be a very different workout if I still had my tall grass. But yeah, Satan, glad you're here, friend. Just, tempting me. Hey, why don't you climb up this mountain and, just jump off and the Lord will command his angels to save you. And be like, nah, brah, don't put the Lord to the test. And like, hey, why don't you come with me and put you in charge of all things and give you all the power you desire? It's like, nah, I'm good. Hey, you look pretty hungry, look pretty tired. Why don't you just turn this stone into bread? You're like, man doesn't live on bread alone. 2 miles. Yes, we have resisted temptation. We made it to 2, which means we can run back and make it to 4. Thank you for the challenge, Satan. We will press on. Nah, in all seriousness, appreciate the cheer here. Thanks. All right, let's walk. Oh, so much discomfort. All right, let's do the ankle stretch again. Ah! Ah! I'm literally just like leaning forward. You can't see anything because it's dark. You just get to hear my horse brain. in the middle of Tokyo morning. But I'm just kind of lunging over one leg and dragging my toe, trying to push the top of my foot towards the ground. And it is incredibly tight. So something's bad. I'm gonna redo my shoes, see if that alleviates it. It is possible I'm just running too tight. It's also possible that just based on all my travel and variation in my workouts, like this is just the body I got today, which is unfortunate. It also could just be an indication of like moving between different shoes. As my friend, unfortunately I'm trying to untie shoes with very cold fingers, so that's not working. Tried to do them at the same time, that was also a failure. All the blood's going to my head. I'm gonna pass out right here. You heard it first, friends. Heavy man passes out on run because he can't tie his shoes. Make the Japanese headlines. They'll be like, this is everything wrong with America. You see how large this man is? He can't even tie his own shoes. All right, so I'm gonna loosen the top of the shoe. I'm gonna tie it. I still want to have good ankle support, so I don't want them flowing, but I'm gonna go a little lighter with it and see if maybe it's a blood flow thing. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's up, so just trying to get through. Still want my shoe to be well supported. Seriously, I'm gonna topple over, pass out in the cold, get hypothermia, lose a couple digits. All right, whew. Let's walk and talk. Actually, I'm like, what's it, shoes? Do I just not know how to tie shoes? This is an interesting theory, friends. On our early morning running podcast, you know, if you wait till summer, if you subscribe and hang out, eventually you'll be able to like see while we run. Bread is too gluty anyway. That's a great contemporary gym bro interpretation of the Bible. I love that. Too much gluten anyway. Don't get me started on the your glucose response and all that crap. He breathed through his left foot. That's too all right. So here's the goal. All right, we have to finish. We have to get home. It's 5:42. Each mile typically takes me 20 minutes to walk, which would get me home at 6:22, which is too late. My wife needs to leave around 6:30. When I run, I can normally swing 15s to, I don't even do 12s anymore. I'm a big guy. So we're gonna try to walk trottle. So I'm gonna turn it into an interval. I'm gonna walk a stretch, maybe like 0.1 miles. I'm gonna try to run 0.2, 0.3. And it's literally just to get load off of shins, because once I get into my running posture and forward lean, it's just loading up the top of my foot in a weird way. So we'll give that a try. To be honest, I tie my shoes only a few times. Let's just keep them on. Nice. So this white pole, I'm gonna see if I can run to the end of the next field. There's like a baseball field thing out there. I'm gonna try to lock in a trottle. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's the only way I'm gonna get home in time is if I actually do the work. So let me take a couple breaths. I'll start out this one. Brace my core, lean forward, try to land with my feet under my body, not in front of it. I'm gonna shorten my stride. Earlier I was trying to lengthen it. I'm gonna keep it short, mellow. I'm really gonna focus on keeping my feet under me. I'm thinking maybe they're landing in front of me. And I think I was losing my core. When you run without your core flexed and your back flexed and your glutes flexed, sometimes your form can degrade. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think the looser shoes are actually kind of helpful. So we'll see though. But even just a couple minutes into this, not even a full minute, I'm feeling my form drift. I'm starting to sit back, lose my lean, and feet landing in front of me. And when that happens, I don't like how it feels. So it might be less of a shoes thing. It might just be a posture thing. Like, because of variation in my workouts while I was on business, I might have just lost a little bit of core stability. It's impacting my posture, which is impacting how my feet feel. So let's see if I can try and do this. To be honest, tie my shoes only a few times. Okay, got it. I read that one. There may be more animal noises. So this is the field we're trying to get to. And when I said like the end of it, I meant like the end of the green fencing. So let me see if we can trottle to the end of this. Nice and mellow. Nice and fun. But Empu and Satan, two of you, thanks for being here. Thanks for encouraging me on my run, tempting me with gluten. Oh, technically this is the end of the field, but I think I found something that's kind of working, so let's lock it in to the end of the next one. I think we'll literally just piece it together little by little. If I can run, it's in my best interest to stay in a run. But if the form is screwing up my feet and shins, I'm better off pulling the cardio out for a minute, restabilizing, getting back into it. Good going, of course, man. Well, hey, I appreciate it, dude. Alright, so, Empu. This week, you said you got Forza going on. You know, and you let me know that you're playing on Xbox S, which is nice. With just a normal controller. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's still a good time. But like, when you play, what game mode do you normally do? Like, do you race? You do time trial? I don't even know how the game's changed since when I was in college. You got a couple favorite cars? Is there anything you're like souping up right now? You got a favorite course? Tell me about it. I used to like to race Le Mans. Or Le Mans? Le Mans? It's that like French one. It's just a huge track. But then if you did it with like the F1, it had those brilliant straightaways. That was so cool. So we found something. I'm gonna say it's working. It doesn't mean that things aren't uncomfortable on the foot and shin space, but I'd say it's within, here's the engineering term for you pretentious engineer, right? Like, it's within the control limits, right? And I think if we approach our body like a machine, we want to push ourselves. We want to get close to some of our upper limits. Some people who are young and dumb will try to push past the limits. Really, you want to engineer them and then rest, recover, and next time your limits increase. When you're just busting past things every time, you're gonna get injured. Especially when you're older, like me, in your early 30s. Yes, that is older. But what I found is when we learn how to respect our body and to kind of know what it's capable of and where those control limits are, we know how to edge near them and pull back for a minute, figure it out, get it on the next rep, the next set, the next mile, right? Because if we push past one, if we blow past a limit, I'm gonna be laid up for a week, right? If I snap a tendon, that's really bad for my overall progress. I would rather drop pace, walk, jog, walk, stretch, walk, stretch, figure it out, and then operate within the upper bound of the limit, but not going past it. That's my mindset. I'm sure some alphas will be like, I lack initiative, but for me, I think that's how you see safe, sustained progress, especially if you're coming in things heavier with injuries, etc. But like, look at, we set a good goal, we kind of reset, and we've probably jogged maybe a third of a mile without stop. We went way past the fields, and there may be a pause or break or walk coming, but I finally found posture where things seem to be safe. All right, let's check what Empu's saying. Sorry for the pause, Empu. We do a couple of seasonal events in a group against AI. That's so cool. So you have like a crew that you race with. Is it team-based? Or do you just all kind of enter together? We race a lot of off-road. Ooh, rally time. Love that. That's true, man. You're in your early 3s. I think you mean 30s, where I can't read in the dark. But yeah, like, it's so hard being on social media, right? Because we see people that are making, well, they have these bodies that, I'm gonna be very honest, are attainable for them, right? Based on what they came in with, or, you know, they're what we call a corner case, like an exception, like a Goggins, right? Like, where they found the right mindset, they locked it in, radical shift in life. You know, it's like someone who's addicted to heroin and quits cold turkey because they like look at their daughter's eyes and they decide heroin's out of my life. Like, the same thing can happen with fitness influencers, which I still don't consider myself a fitness influencer, right? Just providing an alternate path. But I don't want to discount, like, those people have done the work to get the body they got, to get the aesthetics they got. Many of them are natty or natural, some are not, and depending on their metabolism and their diet, you know, they're putting in serious time on fitness. But some of them have families, have jobs, same challenges we have. The problem is when it's all you see, that those 1%ers, like, comparison keeps us from doing anything on our own journey, right? Whew, 1 second. How gozaimasu. Yeah, comparison keeps us from ever progressing forward, especially because we compare against them instead of against our 0 point, and our expectations of how quickly we will see results, or even what those results should be, are just not within the bounds of reality for the lives we lead. So that's part of what DadBod's about, is just being able to find a love and acceptance of our 0 point, but then also desiring healthy, sustained progress over time again, within the control limits of our body, kind of reframing success. It's not compromise, okay? It's not like, let's stay unhealthy and heavy forever. But it's like, well, let's approach our holistic health over the course of 6 months to 2 years, as opposed to, you know, 6 weeks to 2 months, right? Like, it's a different mindset, because that's what I employ. And over the last, I don't know, I'm almost at day 200 of my journey. Like, I actually think I look less aesthetic in the mirror because I got glutes for days because of all my deadlifts and stuff and running. Like, my calves and thighs, glutes have leaned out. But because that, when I turn sideways and look in front of the mirror, like, my stomach hang looks longer. It looks worse. But I'm fitter. Oh, how gozaimasu. So it's like, my aesthetics are actually worse. Dude, we knocked out that mile. Easy. Where are we at? We're at 3.16. We got 0.85 left. We locked it in, we found it. Oh, I'm going home. Empu, what you got? Alright, are we still out early 30s? Yeah, we meet up, do things. Usually about 4 to 6 members. That's so cool. You meet up virtually, right? Or do you actually have like Forza racing parties, which is also cool? One can be fitness influenced. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, so I kind of see myself just as a healthy counter perspective. My grass! It's terrible. It's like so easy to run through now. I hate it. I don't get like all the dew all over my arms and legs. It makes me feel cold and nasty. It's terrible. Where's the challenge in that? Stairs. Overhang gang at the moment. Nice. That's awesome. We race online. Love it. I used to have like an in-person crew and we would play Halo Reach. I can't even do the voice. Hell's Janitor. I used to play me a lot of Halo. We play Infection because it was the only game I was good at. I could shoot a shotty. And we would set up, oh, you're old enough to maybe know this. We had like set up LAN parties where you would physically connect your Xbox 360s with a Wi-Fi wire or internet cable, sorry, Ethernet. And then you could play 8 local over WAN. It was epic. Losing weight, getting front, overhang time, like front of an Audi Sport Quattro. Oh, okay, that's exciting. Halo Reach, Halo Reach. Literally read it as Halo, Halo, Halo Reach. Doesn't sound as epic. All right, friends, we're on the home stretch, but Empu, you've been here long enough to know what's ahead of us. We have the stairwell of doom. I'm talking 5 flights of irregular stone steps. The final test in our 4-mile run. But at least we got sunshine. At least you can like kind of see the same darn street we run every time. Nice and consistent. So Empu, what do you do for fitness? You do anything to keep yourself moving, staying healthy and fit and stuff? I'm just glad I figured out Glad I figured out that shin splint thing. It's still lurking. I think loosening the shoes a little bit, it did help, but still finding form even now. You got the stairs, star of the stairs. We'll see. There's still time to quit. Well, how can I say about, like, this is kind of the last intersection before I get to the stairs, and I do have the Taxi Go app. I could just call a cab right now and just have him drive me around the corner and up the frickin' hill, and I could jog the rest of the way, and I'd still feel fairly accomplished. I mean, I physically made it there one way or another, right? You know, let's just pull out the app right now. Let's just call a cab, pat ourselves on the back for all our hard work, waking up early after 18 hours of airport time, getting out here. Call the cab, man. Cab's a good time. You earned the cab. You deserve it. Just go out and have somewhat long walks with the dog. Hey, I think that's one of the ways. Remember, you were like created to be alive and move from A to B. Humans were originally nomadic creatures, hunting animals, grazing on berries and crap. And not eating triple-sized French fries, super-sized Slurpee with our bigger American cup holders, because the car cup holders are larger in America. Oh my God, here it is. Oh, no. How gozaimasu. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh, frick. Screw the hill. Walking still counts. Rolled ankle. Nice. Good thing I trained those. Whew. Oh man, must have said no at least 10 times. And it's like, I just thought maybe if I said no enough, the stairs would flatten out for me. I didn't consent to any of that. Oh, last little hill. Home stretch. He's hanging out with Mom for a little while she moves for a business trip. But I've been having him as a walk buddy. That's so nice, Pooh. Oh, thanks for being my walk buddy today. On the last little stretch of this, don't worry, I'll jog. I'm just fine doing it. I haven't felt like a day if I don't go somewhere and move about. Or it hasn't felt like a day. Yeah, I hear you. Roll sushi, not ankles. Oh my God, I love that. That's another t-shirt. Draw a little broken ankle on a curb. DadBod fitness. Okay, let's finish up. Got a big day ahead of us. It's our first day back in Japan. Today's Monday. Monday is my creative day. This is when I make a week worth of content. Okay? I gotta squeeze all my creative juices out. Make a whole bunch of YouTube shorts, TikToks, maybe even some long form content And then Monday night, it's my US facing meetings. I kick all those off. Roll sushi, not ankles. I'm gonna, at a minimum, write that one down on my project board. I absolutely love that. Who the heck built stairs over here? Are you kidding me? No! No! No, 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 no. Ah! Ah! No, no. Oh! Ah! Like takes your will to live. Oh no. Oh, how is that last? No, no, no. Whew. Even the downstairs still sucks pretty bad. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. We gotta wrap this up. 6:06. We got a big day. Oh. We're gonna get to the fancy house and do a tiny walk, cool down. Making a lot of noise this morning. It's great. Coming soon to Netflix. Okay. And there's our Christmas tree finish. Hey! Death comes for us all. That got me, man. Cardio snuck up on the back end of that. That was good. Good luck on your Japan days again. I know. Oh, it's gonna get more complicated. There's a chance I might start leading a US front-end R&D team remotely from Japan, which is crazy. Oh, crazy for me to imagine. Right? The man who noped the stairs. No! No, 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 no! Coming soon to Netflix. Boom. It was funny when Netflix was doing market research on their sound, that you know, like the Netflix da-dum sound. I think they've even coined it as da-dum. They're testing all kinds of sounds, asking what people thought from them without seeing a logo or anything. You know, good old-fashioned market research. And here, I'll take you off my head so we can chat. So much decor. It's really quite nice. Oh, my hair is awful. But they're doing research on the da-dum sound, and they found that still breathing, like when they asked people what words come to mind, because they're making like word clouds and all that fun, like one of the biggest responses was movie, and they're like, that's it, da-dum. People think movie with da-dum, and it locked. It's amazing how you do work like that, and then you build a brand and it becomes so iconic that, just imagine, like, I don't know, someone comes in and like, we need to refresh this. They're just looking to be busy so they get paid, right? And they're like, da-dum! Just pitch it up a couple octaves. Makes the response is like, it's fun and upbeat. Then you get like 85% of the world hates it. It's very similar to like when they made the Sonic movie and they dropped the trailer, and like 100% of the fans are like, this is absolute garbage. Like, what did they do to Sonic? And they went back and reanimated all of it because it was so hated, right? Like, they had drifted from the iconic. Yo, it's Max Cutler. How's it going? We just finished a 4-mile run. I'm about to head on home, start my day in Japan. But Max, if you subscribe or whatever it is on YouTube, like, I do live workouts all the time in Tokyo, so if you ever want to hang out in Todoroki Ravine, this is the place. Can you shout me out? I'd like to give Max Cutler a shout out for just being I know, an overall really solid person. I'm looking forward to getting to know you more, friend. But hey, I'll see you around. Gotta go be a dad.